Okay, boys, we got a game against Figus, and he has a Rotom and a Ferrothorn, so that could be nice for my Credant. He's most likely leading up with the Rotom, because when you look at my team, again, I don't really have Volt Switch answers, but I'll lead up with the Jirachi in this one, and then I'll go for the U-turn most likely if he needs Rotom. He actually leads Tornadus. I could U-turn here, but I don't want to reveal the Choice Scarf, because I basically don't get anything from U-turning here, because he will heal it back with the Regenerator ability. So I'm going into Clefable as he goes for the knockoff. Good play on his Bard, and he's Life Orbed actually. That's really interesting. Let's see. I really want a T-Wave, and I don't think he's bringing in a Lendo, just because if I click Moonblast, he's most likely bringing in the Ferrothorn, which is his safest play overall. If he goes into Conkeldurr, that would still be nice to paralyze it. So, to see a real drawback of clicking Thunder Wave. Like the worst thing that could happen is if he switches into Lando or the Rotom. Rotom could be a possibility, but I think Ferrothorn is just more likely. And then he does switch out and he goes into the Lando. That's a really interesting play, but okay, I see ya. I'll go Tornadus here. If he goes for Stealth Rocks, I'll defog these rocks away. If he goes for U-turn, then he takes Rocky Helmet Chip. I don't think you click Stone Edge on a Clefable, that can just heal up. So let's see. Does go for the U-turn at 15%. Could be scarred, could be. It's max HP. But anyway, I get the Rocky Helmet Chip off, which is nice. Damage he cannot recover. And he's probably bringing in the Rotom. That's what I would do. Yeah. And it's just gonna Volt Switch, and I have to switch out there, but it's gonna be rough. I obviously click U-turn here, but if I go Ferrothorn, he goes into the Conkeldurr, and then I might be in trouble. But I also need damage on the Conkeldurr, so that my Credant can kill it with a +2 Aqua Jet later, and I need it around 60%. So I'll U-turn and I'll go into the Ferrothorn, and he will most likely Volt Switch, and that really invites in the Conkeldurr. But at least I'll let it take some burn chip, because he's bringing in now the Flame Orb will activate here if he has it. Yeah, he has it, and I'm just clicking Protect here just to get that 6% damage off. As he clicks Drain Punch, he might click Facade or Knockoff here. Knockoff is not knocking my Tornadus out. Facade might actually kill me, but I'll go Tornadus as he Drain Punches again. Maybe predicting me that I would predict him to click Facade. But this is some nice chip, and I could click Hurricane, but the Rotom is such a safe play for him. So I'll go for the U-turn. If he stays in, I'll go into the Conkeldurr, into the Ferrothorn. But he actually switches into the Ferrothorn himself. So I think I'm gonna use this opportunity to kill something. Because I could bring in Keldeo, which does a lot to his team, but he does have the Tornadus. If I click Secret Sword, basically. And I just think I'll claim something with Credant, because obviously Keldeo is gonna do a lot of damage, but he can protect, and then if he sees Secret Sword, he can just bring in his Tornadus, and if I click Hydro Pump or Scald, he can just stay in with Ferrothorn. So I think my overall best play here is to go Credant, and I'm going to risk him having a Power Whip. But most Ferrothorns don't run Power Whip. And I don't think he needs Power Whip on that team because he has the Rotom, he has the Conkeldurr that hits water types. So I click Swords Dance. And in a lot of situations, people click Protect here. And because he might fear the Choice Band. Like, people always expect Crodon to be Choice Band. Jay does go for Protect. I get the Swords Dance up there, and now something is gonna die, boys. Because what is going to switch into a knockoff? Keldeo is gonna die to knockoff plus Aqua Jet. Same to Conkeldurr. And anything else just gets destroyed. So we get rid of this Ferrothorn, which is really nice. So that means he doesn't get up hazards, and I think the Lendo might be Scarf, judging from the U-turn damage earlier. Could still be Rocky Helmet. But then I'll wonder. We'll see, we'll see. Could still be the Stealth Rock and the Ferrothorn, the Spike Setter, but at least the Ferrothorn won't be setting up any hazards at all. Now the Conkeldurr comes in. I don't knock it out with Aqua Jet from here, but I think he's kind of forced to click Mach Punch because Crodon is faster than Conkeldurr. So I think Tornadus is a relatively safe switch. So he goes for the Mach Punch here. And now the Conkeldurr is in range of a +2 Aqua Jet. But I don't think I'm able to get up a Swords Dance with Crodon now. So I'll... That surprised me. Of course. People always expect Crodon to be Choice Banded, so that's how you can catch some people this. Especially if you play against teams with Amoonguss, Gliscors, Ferrothorns, Rotoms. Then the SD can really mess him up. But I'll just click Hurricane here. Since I'm... yeah, he brings in a Rotom, but even still... I connected, nice. This is still some chip on the Rotom, because I don't think I'm able to set up Swords Dance with Crodon. But Crodon is still faster than this Rotom. So if I get some more damage off, he might just be in range of regular knockoff. Let's see. He's going to Volt Switch here. I'm going Clefable. And after Leftovers recovery, I might live a Facade from the Conkeldurr. So, and he also takes the Burn Chip. Oh wait, I don't get... Oh wait, he knocked off my Leftovers really early with the Tornadus. Forgot about that. I could predict the Facade and go Pharaoh, but losing the Pharaoh might be bad as well. Since it's my Water Resist, it's my Rotomancer. And Clefable with half health and without Leftovers might not be that useful here. Can still set up a Calm Mind against the Rotom, I guess, but I think my other members on the team have more value at this point. Because Scarf Jirachi can still put him some work because his Ferrothorn is gone. So I just stay in, maybe he doesn't knock me out. He Facades, 59% crit. I don't think it matters though. I don't think it matters. But yeah, I'll bring in my Keldeo now. And I just click Secret Sword because the Tornadus is Life Orbed. So it's still gonna do a lot of damage. And it also does a lot of damage to the Rotom. So we'll see. Does bring in the Rotom. And this is gonna do... Oh wait, it actually killed him, damn. Maybe I got a high roll there, but it would have been a 2-hit KO regardless. But now he brings in the Tornadus. And I don't have Clefable now, but I still have my Ferrothorn. He could have Heat Wave. Could have. But I don't think you click Heat Wave on a Keldeo. Yeah. Clicks Hurricane. Does so much. Life Orbed. And I could Protect here, but I'd rather make the Tornadus play just because if I click Protect and he switches into Conkeldurr, that's gonna be really bad for me. So having the Tornadus out basically means he cannot do anything with the Conkeldurr. And And I also got some chip off on him because he's life orb with the Rocky Helmet and took the Rocky Helmet chip. Now the Lando comes in, and this could definitely be choice scarfed still. So I still think the U-turn last time did so much, 14 or 15%. Like the attack was resisted, so. And I'm max HP. I think going Pharaoh is just a safer play. If he U-turns, he still takes Iron Barb chip, but he goes for Stone Edge. And I really think it's scarfed. So I'll go into Jirachi because if he stays in, Stone Edge doesn't do anything, and if he goes Tornadoes or Conkeldurr, I have Jirachi out. So I'll just Iron Head this. He's life orb, he's not Rocky Helmet. And if I get the flinch, I might actually 2-hit KO this. The flinch is 60%, boys. So it's a really high chance that I'm going to flinch right here. And if I do, I think the game might actually be over. Well, he could switch into the Lando, but that's still chip. Actually doesn't get flinched, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because now my Jirachi is kind of useless without Scarf because he's going to be slower than Keldeo, Lando, and Tornadus, and Conkeldurr can just Mach Punch it. So I'll go Tornadus here. He's either going for double knockoff or he's going for the U-turn. He goes for U-turn, but he takes Rocky Helmet chip and the Life Orb chip, which means he stays at low health. And again, I have Tornadus out, so he cannot do anything with the Conkeldurr. Lando comes in again, and I'm still going to make the Ferrothorn play. If he U-turns, he still takes Iron Barb's damage. If he goes Conkeldurr, I'll sack the Jirachi because it's useless at this point. But he actually goes for Stone Edge, which actually means I get to do something with the Pharaoh. I'm going to click knockoff because it still chips the Conkeldurr, and it also puts him in range of Aqua Jet, but actually brings in the Keldeo and I get rid of the choice packs. That's nice, I guess. Makes it easier for Tornadus to switch in. So I'll just bring in Tornadus. I don't think you click Icy Wind as he goes for the Secret Sword, and I'm definitely outside of Icy Wind range, and he doesn't have the spec, so there's no way he's killing me. So I get this Hurricane off, and he brings in a Lando, and this is gonna do so much. Nice. This is also in Aqua Jet range after Intimidate, so that's cool. And once again, I bring in the Ferrothorn, and if he gets in the Conkeldurr, again, I'll sack my Jirachi. But he actually goes for the Hidden Power, and is that Hidden Power Ice? Well, I'll just click Lychee there. If he goes Conkeldurr, I can protect. If he goes Keldeo, I get some recovery. And I could protect here, but once again, I don't want him to give a free switch into Conkeldurr. So I'll just go Tornadus, and if he clicks Icy Wind, I still get recovery from Leech Seed, and that might mean he cannot 2-hit KO me, but he goes for Secret Sword. Cool. And I'll just go for U-turn here. I don't want to miss a Hurricane. I'll just go for U-turn. He actually stays in, but I don't think he's going to click Secret Sword. So I'll just go Pharaoh. Goes for Hydro Pump. Get some recovery again. And this Keldeo is also really low, which... one more and he gets in range of Cradon, so I'll go Tornadus. Because that still covers every play. Like, it covers him staying in, it covers him switching into Conkeldurr. Nice. And at this point, I'm just gonna click that Hurricane. If I miss, he needs to click Facade to knock me out, but that means he takes Rocky Helmet Chip. Actually goes for a Mach Punch instead. That doesn't do anything for you, mate. And I hit the Hurricane. I think his play was just to pray that I would miss Hurricane and just click Facade there, because he was gonna lose anyway. But I get rid of the Conkeldurr, and now Tornadus comes in. I still want to keep the Tornado, so I don't want to get crit by a Life Orb Hurricane there. Because Tornado still checks the Keldeo. So I'll just switch into the Ferrothorn. Some Life Orb chip. Could have Heat Wave. But it doesn't really matter. I'll sack this and bring in Credant. He Hurricanes hits me. Could also just bring in the Tornadoes now and click Hurricane. But if I bring in Credant, yeah, I'm just gonna bring in Credant because Keldeo gets 2-hit KO'd because I got so much damage off. Lando dies, and if Tornadus stays in, Tornadus also dies. So there's not much he can do in this situation. I think it's over. I get rid of the Tornadus. Cool. That means his Keldeo does live 1 hit. So... But I want to keep my Credant so that it always kills Talendo. And I can get some U-turns off with my Tornadus. He actually says GG and surrender. So cool, GG, Figus. And I hope you guys did enjoy this battle. Big fan, by the way. Let's see. Where was I? I hope you guys did enjoy this battle. Basically learn from your vids. Well, appreciate it, dude. So with this, I hope you guys did enjoy this battle. Again, the Credant putting in the work against the Ferrotons. It's taking Ferrotons, guys. It's taking Rotoms. Takes all those bulky Pokemon that usually switch into Credant. But not this time, not this time. I really love the Swords Dance set. And with Jolly, it just outspeeds so much. Like Rotoms. But yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. Peace out. I'll see you guys in the next video.